They're multiplying.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Matrix Workshop upgrades for Siege, or Earthrise, Astrotrain. So here we are, and there they are. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. It's the brown boxes. The brown boxes are back. Matrix Workshop, M23A01, M23B, and we open up little boxes, there are things inside, we toss the boxes, we open up plastic baggies, we dump out things, toss the baggies, open up the boxes, dump out things in boxes, toss boxes, open up baggies, and that is it for the packaging. And moving right along here, we have the upgrades for Siege or Earthrise Astrotrain. And I say Siege or Earthrise because, for those who are not aware, Astrotrain was released in the last wave of Siege, and then re-released in the first wave of Earthrise. There's no difference in the figure, the only difference was just the box, which was kind of weird. They just kind of released them back-to-back in two separate lines. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, we have some little upgrades for him. So the first one is a new gun, and you can see this is a much more G1-y gun. And of course, this is all 3D printed. You can kind of see that 3D printed green in there, but painted in a nice purple. You can buy this gun in either purple or black. I went for purple because, you know, just to give it a little bit more pop of color, but I think it looks pretty good. Pretty good in my opinion. So there's the gun. And you also get this bit right here, which is to fill out his space shuttle mode. So here's a little tail fin, and this just frictions on like so, and there you have the whole piece. And all this is, again, 3D printed and painted, but nicely done detail-wise. You had little missile racks there done in red. There's the underside. So yeah, now, just to be clear, these are two separate purchases. These are not sold together. This is not a set. This is two separate purchases, just so you know, and I will post links to both in the description down below, as always. But without further ado, let's bring out Astrotrain and show off how this stuff looks on him. And here we have the Train of Astro. Now, my main complaint, and I'm sure a lot of people's complaint with the Shuttle Mode, was that the back part didn't look as good as the front part. This part looked great, and then that happened, and it's like, what's going on here? I don't know what happened back there, but this fixes that. So what you have to do here to prep this is we need to come back here and undo all this, because we need to take out this section here, and you can't do that without popping this back piece off, and this back piece is really stiff. So one part I don't like about this figure is this back piece is just like, it's on there. Oh, it's on there good. So undo that, undo all that, and you can clip all this back on like so. And you're just going to fold this in, fold all this back down. So basically just leave his chest the way it is for robot mode. So there you go. Now you have visible hair, but that's not going to last. That's not going to stay around too long, because then we just bring in this piece here. It just drops right down. You can see here just little clips here that will go over these little sections here on his elbows, and that just drops right down, and it does hold in very securely, which is good. And there you go. There you have a much more complete looking shuttle mode. And that looks great. Of course, as usual, the color matching is not great. The gray is a bit too dark, but hey, you know, you can always fix that yourself with some paints. But all in all, it definitely does the job, and I think it does it very, very well, and just makes that shuttle mode look so much more cohesive, so much more complete, and I love that. And you also have some extra ports here on the side, so, you know, we can bring in this gun. You can just kind of plug it in there if you want, plug in his other gun, plug in all of his guns. So you have some extra ports there for his weaponry if you want, which I do very much appreciate. So there you have that. Now, does this incorporate into the train mode? I don't know. There are no pictures that show that, so I'm going to assume no. But hey, you can have fun figuring that out if it's that important to you. But as far as the shuttle mode goes, works like a charm. So now we have Astrotrain in robot mode, and we can take this bit here, and there's a post that you can hold on to, and we can just plug that into his hand like so. So you can have that going on if you want. Another thing you can do is, you have to flip in his hand for this, but you can totally take this and plug this into the side of his arm. You know, have that be a thing. I don't know. Hey, things you can do if you want to do it. As far as storage goes, I have no idea. There's no place this really goes. Hey, you can have fun figuring that out if you want to, but officially, you're just supposed to just plug it into his hand. The post is a little tight, so you have to give it a little bit of a wiggle to get it in there. But there you go. He holds that nice and securely. And of course, now we can give him his new gun as well. That just pops right in. And that looks quite nice with him. So you can pew pew blast blast, pew pew blast blast, and all of that good stuff. And the new gun is Bloosh compatible. That's right, it's Bloosh compatible. So we can bring in Siege, jet fires, effect part here, and it just plugs into the barrel. So there we go. We can have Astrotrain doing a big ol' Bloosh! That's right. That's right. All the blooshing, it can do all the blooshing. It would have been cool if you could plug it onto these, but these don't stick out far enough to plug this onto, which sucks, but hey, it is what it is. All in all, not too shabby, so there you go. So there you have the upgrades for Astrotrain, and yeah, they do exactly what they set out to do, and they do it very well. I love how the new piece fills out the shuttle mode, just makes it look so much more complete, so much more cohesive. Absolutely love it. The gun is just a nice touch if you just want to have a more G1-y gun. But yeah, I mean, the color matching, as usual, is not great, but you can fix that yourself with some paint if it bothers you that much. But all in all, it works! It works quite well, so there you go. Now I picked these up from TF Safari. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there are the Matrix Workshop upgrades for Siege or Earthrise Astrotrain. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face.